What's up versus Scotland and Justjocktv? This is a Janitor here, catching you here for probably what is the literal clean down right now. Basically I'm here just shooting a short video showing you some of the different ways that you can play fighting games. So today I'm going to show you what I play first, just what I've cleaned up today. I just cracked it open, gave it a bit of a clean. It is my arcade stick right here, and it's definitely, as Walter put it, weapon of choice for panning face. So basically the layout here is simple. You've got 8 buttons for your Xbox here. You've got X, Y, R, B, L, B, A, B, R, T, L, T. So that'll be like what? Square, triangle, L2, R2. You know, same sort of thing here. And you got your stick there. I like to kind of hold it like that. Gives you more control. So you got your quarter turns, your charge motions, your 360s, your half circles. You know, all the sort of notations that you can expect to do in the game. But other details on the stick, apart from the fact that it is a vintage Mad Catz Tournament Edition stick, is the Janitor sticker all the way back from Dramatic Battle in 2009 up at S Games. Yeah, always good to mark out your. I think when you go to tournaments, it's always good to mark out what you've got on you. You know, just so you don't lose it, just so it doesn't get stolen or anything. Another thing I found vital is just a microfiber towel or something, just to wipe it down, keep it clean, kind of maintain it, because I don't know, sometimes these things can get manky. Usually wrap my stick in that when I take it with me. Kind of saved my stick one time. Cans of Sprite burst in my suitcase before Super Versus Battle, and I think a lot more damage would have been done to my stick if I hadn't have wrapped it up. Other things you can do, there's a turbo feature, but that's nasty and nobody really wants to do that. But if you're totally interested, press turbo, hold down the button, it lights up and it presses whatever button you hold down. Also, a handy lock here, I don't know if you can see that, there's a lock switch here, which is good in case you accidentally hit the guide button, because that is a loss of game, which is, you know, never ever good. And you can also change which stick you want it to do the job of, left stick, right stick, or the directional pad. For fighting games, it's always better to have that digital sort of, you know, directional pad setting, that sort of thing. But, you know, if you want to dick around and say, look, I can play Halo with my arcade stick, you just got to be a mad switcher with your left and right sticks. So, you know, left stick, oh, I've got my strafe on, and I'm walking forward, oh, I need to turn, oh, I'm turning. So it's pretty good. I must admit, I do love my stick. I do love playing on my stick. It's I love playing with my stick. Yeah. So you know, soundbite that and make that wank innuendo all you please. But other ways to play. There's also the cheaper sort of stick. We've got a Mad Catz standard edition. This is the Wii version, but which you can get for about 20 quid. Don't know how much it is to mod yet, but I'm probably thinking about modding one to see if I can get more PlayStation, Xbox 360, PS3 sticks on the go, just to, you know, have on hand if anybody wants to give them a bash and play with them. But you can, if you've got a Wii, I suggest picking up Tatsunoko vs Capcom. It's a pretty good fighting game. Obviously, I'd say it's pretty much the prequel to Marvel vs Capcom 3, because Marvel vs Capcom 3 borrowed quite a lot graphically and engine-wise from this game, and also pretty cheap to pick up on the Wii. You're probably talking about 10 quid pre-owned in Asda right now, or I can give you the copy of mine I've got. Also, sticks you can get for about, I think it's about 20 quid on Amazon.com. So if you're not really sure about getting into fighting games, don't want to splash too much on it. 30 quid, price of a new release game altogether. It's just to just try out fighting games, and it's quite a good stick. It's not got the sort of Samla parts that this has got. It's got Mad Catz own parts, which are a little bit heavier. They feel a bit clunkier. They sound a bit clunkier, but to be honest, if you're not really that bothered about what you're playing on, it's always a good idea just to get into it. What else have I got here? I've got your standard pad. Pad's still good. I mean, I played on pad for the first ranking battles at ESC Games in Glasgow, and I can say that I did alright. Came 5th overall, but you could debate that on attendance and whatnot. But you know, you got your stick, you got your D-pad. Your D-pad's always good for doing quarter turns, half circles, or you can use the analog stick as well. To be honest, I preferred using the analog stick for the duration of my period on pad. It's just, I just get a better sense of what's going on in the stick. You know, like when you say quarter circle forward, you can actually move. It moves in a circle. So does the D-pad, I suppose, but this really moves in a circle, so you can actually get what people are saying, like quarter circle forward, half circle back, 360. You get all that sort of stuff, you know, easily in there on your pad, which is always good. It's still a solid way to play. Shout outs to Big Phil, one of Scotland's more prominent pad players, and he literally does just smash everybody in with a pad. And we've got the Mad Cats. Totally repping Mad Cats. There's also other brands of stick. There's Quanba, there's Hori, there's, oh god knows what else there is. There's loads, but there's not just Mad Cats. It's just I've become a total Mad Cats whore right now. So this is the Fight Pad, which kind of incorporates what you get from the arcade sticks and your game pads into one here. You've got your D-pad. It sort of looks like a Sega Saturn, Sega Mega Drive pad with your 6 buttons there, and your D-pad there, which has got the disc, so it moves more like an analog stick than the other sort of D-pads you get. And you also get a better kind of notation of what you're actually pointing at. Other things as well, the home, start and guide buttons are nice and out the way. You're not going to hit those by accident. You got your triggers on the top as well, but mainly you're using your face buttons for, say, like, I don't know, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Magic Series. So light, medium, heavy, launch. 1, 2, 3, boom. Pretty easy to do. Suppose it's just as simple as a pad. Boom, 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 boom. And on the stick, of course, boom, 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 boom. And for boom, 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 boom. But yeah, these are probably the different ways you can play. You can also play on keyboard or with a hitbox, but those are strange and foreign instruments that I would not recommend unless you're totally committed into playing a total gimmicky game. But I do love playing on the arcade stick. You know, you get a better feel of what you're hitting. It just feels more precise than pad some of the time. And if you're playing a character like Blanca or Honda, where you've got to mash out like 6 inputs, it's a lot easier to do, in my opinion, on this than trying to mash it out on the sticks. I suppose it's middle ground here. These retail between about 15 and 30 quid as well. 15 cheaper end on the Xbox, the PS3 ones, because they're wireless and sometimes they're not as good. Xbox ones can fetch up between 15 to 30 quid, just depending where you look. And boom, well that is, I suppose, that's a little glimpse of the Janitor's armoury right here. This is, you know, the mop, the sweeping brush, the metal scourer, and that other thing that you just have in your kitchen that you're not sure how you clean with it. Anyway, that was a short video, scratch of the head there. Short video with just, you know, different ways you can play fighting games on your consoles or on your PC at home. Hope this has helped some people out, probably not, but who cares. Anyway, just as a little bit of a favour of me. Anyway, if you've watched it, like, comment, subscribe, just build the profile of the videos up a bit, and who knows, I might get better in time. Thank you very much. Janitor out.